More than $100 million for last-mile broadband projects in Tennessee. 4 more states receive digital equity capacity grants. AST Space Mobile's Bluebird satellites deployed ahead of schedule. And Corning secures a major fiber deal. Those stories and more on This Week in the Broadband Universe. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Craig Corbin. The Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development is providing more than $101 million for broadband infrastructure projects in 75 counties across the volunteer state. Among the providers slated to receive funding, United Communications with $8.1 million, SkyBest Communications $5.1 million, and Ben Lomond Communications $4.7 million. In addition, nearly $50 million will be distributed to 31 local governments in Connected Community Facilities grants. $16.1 million will go toward digital skills, employment, and workforce development grants, and 19 local governments will share $1.6 million in Broadband Ready Communities grants for digital skills training. NTIA has approved more digital equity capacity grant program applications. California's award, more than $70 million, $22.45 million for Georgia, $15 million for Indiana, and $8.6 million for New Mexico. The awards are from the first round of DE Capacity Grant Program, which has allotted more than $1.4 billion for digital equity efforts. As we told you last week, NTIA previously confirmed having received more than 700 applications for the first round of the Digital Equity Competitive Grant Program. More than $1.3 million has been awarded by the Massachusetts Broadband Institute as part of the new Municipal Digital Equity Implementation Program. 19 communities across the state will use the funding to improve staff capacity for digital equity, Wi-Fi access, and innovative connectivity technology, along with a wide range of education and outreach programs. If you haven't yet seen the series on Broadband.io profiling state broadband leaders, you are missing some great insight into the amazing work being done all across the country. The latest edition by veteran broadband marketing executive Doug Adams highlights Jessica Simmons, the deputy CIO and executive director of the Georgia Broadband Program. Be sure to check it out. In other news, Corning has secured a multi-year deal with AT&T to provide fiber, cable, and connectivity products. The agreement is valued at more than $1 billion. The latest additions to Corning's product portfolio will be compliant with the Build America, Buy America provisions of the BEAD program. AT&T's network expansion includes a planned open access joint venture with BlackRock. Word this week that Comcast is considering spinning off its cable networks that are part of its NBC Universal unit into a separate company. Initial reaction from industry analysts about any cable spinoff has been generally negative. U.S. streaming providers saw advertising revenues jump 44% during the third quarter to $3.5 billion, while linear television networks continued a recent slide. Hulu leads all U.S. streaming platforms in ad revenue with $807 million for the quarter. Peacock, second at $541 million. Amazon, with its Prime Video ad option launch, raked in $441 million. AST Space Mobile is well ahead of schedule with the post-launch deployment of its 5 newly launched Bluebird satellites. AST will utilize low-band 850 megahertz spectrum from AT&T and Verizon to offer non-continuous cellular broadband service in the U.S. and select markets globally. The company says it will need a total constellation of between 45 to 60 satellites to provide continuous coverage. An Argentine court has ordered Google to immediately uninstall the pirate IPTV service MagisTV app on Android devices. Google will also have to block 69 domains associated with the service. Now, blocking websites hosting pirated content isn't a new thing. Ordering a provider to uninstall apps from consumer devices is unprecedented. Argentinian officials expect other countries to replicate their action. No word on whether Google will challenge the court order. TGL, a new tech-infused golf league founded by TMRW Sports, that's a Tiger Woods-Rory McIlroy partnership, will premiere January 7th on ESPN and ESPN+. The new league will feature a mix of both virtual and real-life play, 15 regular season matches between 6 teams of PGA Tour players, competition to be held in the 250,000 square foot custom-built SoFi Center on the campus of Palm Beach State College in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. You'll have 1,500 fans wrapped around the field of play, roughly the size of a football field. And finally, huge ratings for coverage of the World Series on Fox, with the Dodgers dispatching the Yankees 4-1 for their 8th title. Game 5, as you would expect, the most watched of the series, with 18.6 million viewers. That's a jump of 58% from last year's Game 5. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on This Week in the Broadband Universe.